Yo, what's going on, guys? Dark Monster here, and today we're taking another look at an MTG deck. This time, it is my Boarded Windows deck, Board Wipe Stadium. So, the entire idea is predicated around Boarded Windows. It's a janky, fun little card. It's kind of bad, but it's also kind of cool. And the idea is to try to lock out enemies from the game combat wise so that we can stall out for a win, right? So for 3 mana of any kind, you can place this on the field, and it says creatures that are attacking you get -1/-0, so their power shrinks. Beginning of each end step, if you were dealt 4 or more damage this turn, you have to exile this artifact. So you can't just play them out there willy-nilly. You have to be careful about the placement and timing and everything else. These do, in fact, stack. And I would like to have 8. Now, how the fuck am I going to have 8, you ask? Well, I'm glad you asked. That's how we get things like Lithoform Engine going. Now, this is a heavy investment because it's 4 mana to cast this. And then the next turn, you'd have to have at least 7 mana to cast both the Boarded Windows and copy it for 4 mana and tap this. So it's a 7 mana to get an additional 1, but it's worth it in my opinion. But this is the crux of, you know, how to get the Boarded Windows section going. And then we have where is it at? Oh, it's right here, right next to it. The Strixhaven Stadium as our win condition. Because Boarded Windows alone is not enough to win, and I'm not a fan, not a major fan of just locking people out and saying deal with it until you lose, because I have killed more than enough people that way by just making them draw out and deck themselves. It's hilarious, by the way. But Strixhaven Stadium, 3 mana of any kind for an artifact that sits on the field, and you can tap it to add any colorless mana, or 1 colorless mana, sorry, and you put a counter on this artifact. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to you, you remove a point counter. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to an opponent, you put a point counter on it. If you have 10, once after a creature hits an opponent, you win the game and the opponent loses the game. So the idea is we're going to have something hit the opponent once we have at least 10, and that should give us a win. Now, I don't know if you've noticed, but we don't really have any creatures. So let's run through the deck real quick. We have the Bloodchief's Thirst, very efficient removal for both creatures and planeswalkers. It hits early creatures, it hits anything late game and any planeswalker. We have Sunset Revelry. This will give us life, this will give us creatures because we don't have any. And then it'll replace itself most of the time and draw a card. Moon Silver Key. This is another jank artifact. It doesn't go get the Boarded Windows, unfortunately. That would be awesome. And it doesn't get the Lithoform Engine. That would also be awesome. What it does, however, get is the Strixhaven Stadium. This is why we're only running 2 copies. And then it also gets our Celestis, which we're only running 1 of. So that's the majority of it, but it can also just get a basic land should we need that. We are also running Blood Pact because we're gaining lots of life in this deck, and drawing cards is a thing. I want to have as much card draw as I can. Soul Shatter gets around a lot of the things that we can't target. Hero's Downfall, one of my favorite cards of all of Magic. Just kill a thing. Path of Peril, mini board wipe, or late game big board wipe. Boarded Windows, Strixhaven Stadium, Celestis. Celestis gives us mana, Celestis gives us life, Celestis gives us card draw. This thing is stupidly strong. Baleful Mastery, it's really relevant to exile some things. So having a potentially cheap, but I'd really rather not pay the 2. I'd rather pay the 4 every time if possible, unless absolutely necessary. But having a cheap, potentially cheap, and especially instant way to exile a creature or a planeswalker is a big deal. So that's our silver bullet copy for that. And then we have Crippling Fear. Give anything that's not a certain, choose a creature type, and then give the rest -3/-3, basically, till end of turn. And then Cosmos Elixir, you either gain life, or if you're over 20 life, you're going to draw a card. Lithiform Engine we mentioned. Doomscar, destroy all creatures, or you could foretell it for cheaper. And then Shadow's Verdict, exile all creatures and planeswalkers, mana value 3 or less from field and grave. And then Blood on the Snow, destroy all creatures or destroy all planeswalkers, and then return a creature or planeswalker with mana value X or less from your graveyard, where X is the amount of snow mana spent to cast this. We are running, in fact, the snow package of the, whatchamacallit, is this one? No. So the snow covered and the snow covered. And do we have any other snow covered? Oh, and Faceless Haven. Just those. But it's almost always gonna work out. And then 2 copies of Professor Onyx as our planeswalker to get back. And then 1 Cave of the Frost Dragon, 1 Hive of the Eye Tyrant, and 1 Faceless Haven, and 2 Crawling Barrens. These creature lands are 90% of the time what we're going to use to win with our Strixhaven Stadium, because they're the safest way to have a creature to hit with without the opponent always having a chance to remove them. It's a minimal amount of chance they have to remove them. So that's the deck. Let's go ahead and see it in action. Alright, first opponent coming up. Let's see what we got. Ooh, it's really tempting, but I can't cast these, so I'm gonna mulligan. That's much better. I think we ship back 1 Blood Pact, because this can just be really good against certain decks. I think that's what we do. Ship back this. And we'll lead with the tapped land. Against a mono black deck, alright. Or at least black. Can't say mono black for sure. Black red, okay. Sacrifice deck maybe? Treasure deck maybe? Could be, could be, could be. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Sufficient, and we don't have an instant speed 2 mana spell. Oh, interesting. Okay. How do we want to do this? They have 4 cards. We do this. Which unfortunately does grow the Nighthawk, but that's not the end of the world. Then we do this. There we go, it's not too bad. Okay, tap out and use a treasure on a Cosmos Elixir. Immediately start drawing cards with it. Hey, Cosmos Elixir. Let's get crazy. We need to draw a land. I mean, it's a land. We do that. Instant speeds, we don't need to do that. 2, board it up. And Yeah. We're just gonna say go. We could have attacked, but it's not the end of the world. It doesn't really matter too much. Rakdos can have hasty creatures. Okay. Alright. Get on in there. Drawing lots of cards, not hitting their land drop, so. As much as I love getting Strixhaven Stadium, I don't see us doing anything with it right now. So let's get the Celestis. Although, if they're running red, they might be running, that one creature whose name I forget. So that could be problematic. I can't kill either of those with my removal spell, so I might as well use my mana on this. Say go. Take 8 in the air? That sucks. A board wipe would be fantastic right about now. Targeted removal instead. We're in trouble. I think we lose this, to be honest with you. Yep. GG. Unfortunate. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. We couldn't deal with all that flying threat. GG. We had a lot of things, just not in the right order, not at the right time, and we didn't get a board wipe out of all the ones that we have, but that's okay. We'll get them in the next one. Or try to. Alright, let's see what we get this time. That's a name. I like it. I can fuck with that. And I like this hand. Got both colors. Got castable spells, removal, and a board wipe. Let's get it. Red, white. Alright. Ooh, Thermo Alchemist. Adorable. I love it. I love it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We kill it instead. Okay. Boros burn deck. Fortunately, I don't think this works. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not quite. And this is 3 mana, so this won't hit. Right? Yeah. This will gain us 4 life, but that's it. So let's instead, we can wait. Oh, I shouldn't have, because then we could have hit our land drop. I should have done this. It's not the end of the world, though. Maybe one day. Okay, hit me for 4. We're gonna hurt ourselves even more. We're probably sitting on either a Play with Fire or the Boros one, of which I cannot remember the name. this. That's annoying. That's also annoying. Because now I can't even... Ooh. We're gonna gain 4. That part sucked. Sacred Fire, that's what it's called. They might be able to burn us out here. Because we're struggling. Okay. We'll keep back our creatures just in case they have a haste threat. That's their card advantage. We didn't hit our land drop. That's annoying. And that's a 4 mana spell. Again, keep it back for haste. Stop it. And this will work just fine. Charge up the stadium faster. That thing has haste. That's annoying. Okay, we play this. Play this. And if they draw anything higher than, if they draw a Royal Eruption, we lose. If they draw if they're playing the werewolf one, we lose. Okay, that's fine because I have blood on the snow, so that works out for me. So we do this, we do this. Hit you with 1. Hold back 1 just in case. Gain 2, go up to 5. Alright, we're living, we're living. A kicked Royal Eruption could kill me. That's a slight problem. Okay. So what we do is we swing out, see what they do. Block them both, that's fine, doesn't matter. And then we blood on the snow, destroy all creatures. I guess it could have done Path of Peril. Probably would have been smarter, but it's nothing in the world. Alright, let's play with fire, but we can gain that right back. Alright, we're sitting on 3 board wipes. We are Gucci. And we have the dragon in order to finish this stadium off. And Igneous Inspiration is also an option. Forgot about that. Are they going to get the card draw one? Introduction to Prophecy or something like that? That would probably be their best bet. No. Interesting. Okay, so we Shadow's Verdict. And then we board wipe. It occurs to me that this isn't just combat damage, this is just 4 damage. So a 4 or greater burn spell would also kill me. That's pretty funny. Or would also make me exile it, I mean. So I can get up to... Oh, I can win. GG. Oh, do they have a response? Oh. Okay. So the board stadium or the boarded windows didn't do anything. The stadium kind of carried us. And honestly, Cosmos Elixir kept us in that game for a very long time. This is on 9 counters. This is hits. This hits, and this gets to 10 counters, and they lose the game. So there we go. And we had 3 board wipes just chilling. On to the next one. And the last one here is Habdish Geffic. Habdish Geffic. I don't know. I don't know what that is. I don't know about this one. You know what? I like this a lot better. What do we send back? We send back Shadow's Verdict. That's the least versatile. Okay. Got to play this untapped. Perfect time to draw it. Do this on... We know we need double black, and the elixir can get us whatever color we need after that. Or the Celeste. I'm just not speaking well today. Draw a card. We don't need another stadium. Oh. We probably don't want to have it on night because they're on green, but we'll see. Beautiful. So far they've done nothing but land go, which scares me. So we're gonna do this. And then we're gonna do this. We're already at 6 mana. So we can cast our Professor Onyx and Blood on the Snow. Green-white life gain, but they were drawing all green mana. That's interesting. Alright, it's time to do Professor Onyx. And then make him sacrifice a creature.
Lillian, sorry, you don't make the grade.
I think we're sitting pretty. 2/2 lifelink, eh? For 2. For the memes, I want to do this.
I never thought I'd miss the library.
We got plenty of mana. Okay.
I have impeccable study habits.
And we play this. I guess we don't need to get that, but we can. So now any boarded windows that we get are going to be pretty damn good. I have a cave, so I don't need to worry about that. Let's just get the removal.
I never thought I'd miss the library.
We do here. What's the answer? Probably just say go. And I guess we get rid of the tap lane, right? Because we have the colors we need. They'll swing for one, and that's honestly fine. Oh, attacking me. So that's a good thing to know. I didn't know this. They have to be attacking me. They can't be attacking the planeswalker for this to affect them. That's information I didn't know, but I'm glad I do now. Let's go ahead and scry. Don't want that. Oh, I could have used this. That was dumb of me. Okay, so let's go ahead and play this. Tick up. This.
Ugh, there has to be an answer here.
Board wipe. How many counters are we on? 6. To use this, we can only get basics because we have our Celestis. That's actually like a ridiculous card to get. I don't see us being able to use this, so let's get rid of it. Shadow's Verdict is going to make it so that they can't bring back the Valkyrie or any other creature from the grave. We've yet to draw another boarded windows. Okay, there we go. That's neat. Think we're gonna need the mastery. Honestly, we have enough mana, we don't have to worry about this. That's sorcery speed, the rest of ours are instant. There's another lithoform engine, not what I'm looking for. That's so funny. I guess we'll take this just in case.
Come on,
We have
there's
been
gotta be something
digging.
useful.
All right. You're 3, you're 2, so this is a blowout. And we can get rid of the lithoform engine. I don't think they're gonna have a way to deal with it. We can also get rid of that, but that's more useful than this. Not by much. Oh, we can get rid of both. Oh my god. They're all at the bottom or what? We have 14 cards left. We have seen one boarded windows. Are you kidding me? What is this life? Oh no! We lose one.
I have
Okay.
impeccable study
Hit control.
habits.
Cast this. Pay for it. Lithoform engine. Copy it. Okay. Resolve. Hit control off. Okay. So we have one more in the deck somewhere. But who knows where. We have so few cards. Oh, that's so funny. We got it.
Ugh, there has to be an answer here.
Okay. I think we can do everything at once. Hit control just in case. Oh no, I'm dumb. I just hit resolve. So we got 4. -4 on everything. It doesn't matter. None of that matters. This thing. Activate. If he kills me, I deserve it. If he kills us, then I lose. Good game. GG to that guy for sticking it out and just trying his best to make it work and forcing it. I respect the fuck out of that. Alrighty, so as you can see, the deck kind of works. It kind of does what it's supposed to. In reality, it's kind of just a board wipe / Strixhaven Stadium deck with a shoehorned in boarded windows lithoform engine mechanic. But we started with boarded windows and lithoform engine and a blue-green shell with a couple other ways with like the shapeshifter legend to copy it and everything. In fact, here, let me go to the decks. It's this one. I tried this list and the problem is that while we could draw things, while we could copy things, and we had ways to still get in and deal damage to Strixhaven Stadium and everything, the problem was that the deck got run over by almost everything. And it just wasn't working. We could have made way more boarded windows, but we'd have died way before that. So I went back to the drawing board and I said, you know what? If we keep dying because we get run over, let's just stop everything that can run over us. So we just grabbed every board wipe we could, every removal spell that was efficient, ways to keep drawing cards. We did what we could, made it work. So I think that this is probably the best version I can come up with what I've got. But I'd like to see more boarded window shenanigans. So if you guys have any suggestions, or if you have your own builds, please let me know. I'm always interested to see that kind of shit. Hopefully you found this entertaining, enlightening, informative, or just plain stupid. If you liked it or disliked it, please hit the corresponding buttons because your feedback is very appreciated. Lets me know whether or not you guys are into this content. And if you want to see more, you can always subscribe to the channel. We do lots of different content, including lots of Magic the Gathering decks. And if you want to be notified whenever we post a video, you can hit the notification bell after you're subbed, and it'll appear in your inbox. If you want to, you can catch us playing Magic on Arena, doing lots of different decks, lots of different things every week on Twitch at Dirkmaster, and that'll be every Monday night EST. Trying to think of if there's anything else. I believe that's it. That's all that comes to mind. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you. Hopefully you guys liked it, and I will catch you later.